Hey everybody, hope you are all well. So as stream is starting off, a couple quick things. One, I decided to just finish Dawn Trail off stream. Uh, Partially because I had a fucking 80-minute queue. Oh, it made me so mad, especially because at about 70 minutes. We had a party and then it got dissolved because one person quit. Or one person didn't accept. But, either way. Now, we are here in the Arcadion. The thing that I have been pushing for since I started playing. I've already done one fight. I beat Black Cat. Just because I thought it would be a little bit weird fighting myself. But that fight went really smooth. Pretty happy with it. As fickle as a feline, that one. But I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. I don't hold it against her. Let's get... I feel like determination probably better. Although unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. It would add so much if these cutscenes were voiced. Allow me to introduce your next opponent. I do know about you. This is Honey Be Lovely, the darling of the Arcadion. As you can doubtless guess, she utilizes the soul of a bee, and an extremely venomous one at that. Rather than her poison, you should be wary of her ability to charm all before her. For in addition to her winsome charm, which serves her well as a songstress, she can produce the pheromones of a queen bee to enthrall even her foes. Those who fall under her spell delight in the torment she unleashes upon them. Which is why the audience will be spectating via special contraptions cloaked in holograms. It wouldn't do to have hundreds of people be enthralled. In short, there's nothing lovely about her. Despite what she may claim, you're in for a bad time. That may be so, but I have faith that you will prevail. Now, sally forth and show us your mettle. Oh yeah. So, for these ones, for the regular versions of the raids, I'm going to be going in pretty blind. For Savage, once I get there, I'm going to definitely be looking stuff up ahead of time. Because I don't want to drag entire groups down with me if I am not ready. Let's have a look around. I know, yeah, there's a couple quests over here. I'll come and grab these quests real quick. How much room do I have in my journal? I have room for 5. What's the kitty doing? Oh, sorry, one's in the back room and one is over here. One second. I want to unlock a Colt Crescent. A Colt Crescent. Field Operation. One Last Hurrah. Which is in Tuliolol. And then cosmic exploration. I think I have to have a crafter like level 100, right? Oh, only level 10 plus in Charlian. Oh, you can do cosmic exploration as soon as you finish up Endwalker. Interesting. I did not realize that that was the case. Well, I guess in that case, let's head to Tuliolo. Another worldly encounter, belongs in a museum. Which one was it? It was One Last Hurrah. There it is, next to there. Because Occult Crescent is where you get phantom weapons. I'm just looking in here real quick. Requires arcane artistry, requires unfamiliar territory. Okay, so it's gonna take a couple quests for me to get to phantom weapons. Chrysanthemum, aren't you? Just the man I was after, as it happens. Old Kentonram was tasked me with finding you. Says he's got a proposition for you. Stay right here. I'll go fetch him. If a queue pops while I'm in one of these cutscenes, I will be just skipping the cutscene. I'm not usually that interested in the stories of field ops. Apologies for corralling you like this, or for collaring you like this, but I was hoping we could parlay before you took leave of Tuliolo. I'll cut right to the chase. I want you on board for me final expedition. Before I get into the particulars, allow me to spin a quick yarn. These days, any Eorzean sailor with their salt bound for Tural will take the established route and skirt the southern Indigo Deep. But back when maps of the realm were nothing but blank parchment past Vilbrand, all we had was the allure of the horizon to guide us. Most of me fellow explorers weighed anchor and cut a course due west, heading straight for adventure. Alas, most were lost to the waves. Me crew and I reached Tural on account of us ranging northward and avoiding the same treacherous waters that claimed them. That stretch of the deep came to be known as Shade's Triangle. I had a notion to solve its mysteries on behalf of my fallen comrades, but after arriving on these shores it was the land, not the sea, that promised adventures anew. Once I'd settled here and disbanded the expedition, I never did get the opportunity. One moment, I'm getting a lot of messages. sorry. A friend of mine is asking advice. She is getting her first tattoo after I got my first tattoo, and is very nervous, but is going to go back and forth with the artist. Uh, just making sure. Yeah, that is about the size that my tattoos are. But then I crossed paths with a certain realm-renowned adventurer and began to wonder. Aye, something told me with your help I'd finally shed light on the mystery of those accursed waters. So how about it? Will you join this old explorer on one final jaunt? You had me a mystery. What about your duties at the palace? Not to worry. I propose all this with the full backing of the Dawn Servants. Truth be told, even before Galul Jaja asked me to watch over Koana and Wuklamat, I feared I'd never sail again. Any road, I sensed the pair were wise to me worrying, so I laid it all bare. And you say the mystery of Shade's triangles haunted you since? The region of which you speak is an impediment to trade with foreign nations. Any effort to unravel its secrets would ultimately benefit Tuliolo. Sounds like it might be the last chance you get, especially if you're hoping to get Chris involved. Besides, Papa would turn in his grave if we barred his old friend from one final voyage. I say follow your heart, Donqua. I'm sure you'll be wanting more details, but I'd like to set sail sooner rather than later. Let's reconvene once we've put a few malms between us and the harbor. The ship's ready and waiting. Had her sent over from Limsa especially. When you're ready, speak with Offengame over on the pier. I'm surprised how long it's taken to get queues. I guess it is kind of early on a Thursday. But also, it's probably not great because Savage is out now. So not a ton of people are going to be queuing up for regular unless they're going through it first time. Chris, I presume? Captain Owen told me about you. My name's Offengeim, navigator by trade. They say Shade's Triangle is racked with storms year-round, but a closer look at the charts will tell you that ain't strictly true. For a brief season, the sky's clear and the sea's calm, hence why the old explorer's eager to weigh anchor. What's the matter? Don't tell me you're wary of clambering onto this little rowboat. We're not rowing all the way to Shade's Triangle. Our vessel's waiting out beyond the shallows. Any road, when you're good and prepared to leave, just say the word. Yeah, they aren't really able to do a whole lot of trade, like, with big ships, just because of all these, coral reefs. I saw a bunch of speculation that Tuliolo won't really be able to have a major part in ongoing stories for a while, unless they just straight up swap to like airships. Because where they have their harbor set up, it's not really possible to do trade with large ships. These corals will tear through the bottom of like a hull. And they're all along the coast. Ready to plot a course for what is unknown, are ya? Let's go. Don't know whether to respect your mettle or question your sanity. But welcome aboard. Shade's Triangle, here we come. Man, Tuliolo would have a great fishing section. Like ocean fishing. Plain sailing thus far. Might be time to talk about our destination. Shade's Triangle is a charted mess of storms. So every time a vessel goes missing in the region, most blame the treacherous conditions. But hear this, there are records of the last ship seeking to chart those waters, and the message they relayed to their escort is passing strange. Conditions fair, crescent-shaped isle sighted in vicinity. Potential safe haven during storms, attempting to make landfall. They never made it back to port, despite the calm seas. Folks are taking a call on the island the Occult Crescent ever since. They say it's naught but a shifting mirage that claims the lives of all who sight it. Everyone on board knows the risks involved on a voyage like this, but there ain't nothing like the thrill of the unknown to trump good sense. Aye, the whiff of mystery and the promise of new discovery is hard to resist. Am I right in thinking the same applies to you, adventurer? Yeah? Take me in, coach. Anyhow, why don't you get acquainted with the rest of the crew? I'll be here checking the charts. Once you got the measure of the folk risking their hides along with you, come find me. Expedition Surveyor. This ain't my first trip out to these waters. I've sailed close to Shade's Triangle to survey the weather many a time. Only on the clearest days, when the sea's flat as glass, you get a glimpse of the isle. It looks unremarkable from a distance. That's exactly what the poor bastards who went missing must have thought. Never did pluck up the courage to take a closer peek, curious as I was. When I heard Kettenram was leading an expedition into the heart of the Triangle, I signed right up. Don't get me wrong, I've still got me reservations. But when I think of whatever's waiting for us in those waters, it's the excitement that wins out. Can you see it? I can't see anything. Maybe someone with better eyes than me could. My grandfather once sailed with Kettenram. He was right there with him when they first made landfall in Tyrol. But it wasn't Tyrol they were aiming for. They'd left Eorzea westward bound for Ingashi. They didn't count on a great big continent line between them and their destination. Once they were ashore, they soon forgot all about the Far East. Eventually my grandfather settled, and here I am 3 generations later. By all accounts, journeying with Kettenram is life-changing. I mean that in the best possible sense, of course. So, basically, your dad was Christopher Columbus? Or your grandfather, or whoever? Is that what I'm hearing? That's not good. He was a bad, bad man. He was a real bad man. And I didn't realize how tall Viera are. This isn't some foolhardy treasure hunt. No, solving the Isle's secrets will be worth more than any glittering trinkets. And if we can open up safe passage to the island, there's potential to establish a permanent landing. Just imagine the boon to foreign trade that would bring. All of which is to say, there's more at stake here than lining our pockets. Who is left? Provisioner. There's no telling what awaits us on the island, which is why we've enlisted the help of experts and artisans to supplement our crew. There's one fellow we're all wishing we'd steered clear of, though. After we left port, I caught the crazed fool trying to launch one of the lifeboats. I managed to lock him in the hold, but the Vidral set about drinking all the rum in sight. In the end, we tied him up and stuffed him in one of the barrels he drained dry. Who? What? Who is this person? Why are we bringing them with us? Looks like you had a good chat with the crew. That's the thing with seafaring. A close-knit crew is indispensable out on the open sea. I know there's talk about me feats in reaching Tyrol, but in truth I couldn't have done it without me fellow explorers. Wherever the winds might take us, I consider it my duty to get us all there and back in one piece. One piece. The One Piece is real. Right, we'll be entering Shade's Triangle any moment now. Look sharp. Lando. Hold steady, we sail straight forward. Aye aye. Good. Where's that blasted island? We just had it in our sights. Land spotted off the starboard stern. 'Cause 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 What? What? Don't tell me we careened right past it. Get this hulk turned around. Somebody keep your eyes on the island at all times. It's like a weeping angel. If we don't look away, it can't move. It just happened again, didn't it? Lost sight of the damned thing again. Shift in Mirage was right on the money. If the owl itself was moving, the waves would be surging right over the bulwark. This is no natural phenomenon. Something's messing with our perception. Aww. Deserved or not, onwards we sail, or ere I heed, but I'm not sure I follow. Deserved or not, onwards we sail. Who are you talking to? A strange voice, you say? I didn't hear a thing. Neither did I. What in the... I've lost control of the rudder. It's like something's reeling us in. Gods. It couldn't be that island, could it? How's the hull looking? No obvious damage, but the ship stuck fast, almost as if we've dropped anchor. Perfectly docked and without a single scratch. And a helmsman alive who could have managed that. I fear she'll end up like that if we try and shift her. I reckon we were brought here by some sort of arcane trickery. Trapped too, most likely. Magicked right to our destination. Quite the stroke of luck, if you ask me. Well, there ain't nothing for it but to get this expedition underway. Why are there already buildings here? Why is the waterworks already running? That voice you heard on the ship. I'm starting to wonder whether it was some kind of summons. Glad to have you with us regardless. As for the isle itself, I'd assumed it was uninhabited. Certainly wasn't expecting to come across this phantom village. Like as not, there's some sort of ward encompassing the island to keep us here. That said, there's a chance ethereal currents could circumvent the ward, assuming you can tap into one. Might be worth a try if adventure calls you elsewhere. Anyway, as much as I'd like to gather the crew and get stuck right in, we'd better secure the perimeter first. Oh, and I thought I'd give you a journal to jot down your findings along the way. Figure there's more than a few folk out here who'd appreciate a record of your exploits here. Fill these pages and give them something to sink their teeth into. If you wish to return to Tuliol at any point during the expedition, interact with the ethereal current by the moored ship. Corresponding current at High Tide Harbor facilitates travel back to the Occult Crescent. Gold record is now available. Well, I want to have a little look around. Doesn't look like there's anything actually here for me to interact with right now, but this place looks pretty, and it's time for the Arcadion. Let's accept that no, we'll just jump into the Arcadion. And then I'll come back and do a little bit of Occult Crescent, and then, you know, we'll just kind of see what happens. I like the bees. He's gonna sting.
The adorable but deadly, sweet but poisonous, honey bee lovely.
No, wait, I'm not gonna put on take stance because we got a paladin.
The honey bee lovely.
So I'll be off tank.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Submit to your lovely queen.
Oh, okay, that's an outer. Over here, because that's gonna be. There you go.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Please no, I need that to live.
Now to savor the sweet sting of honey bee's charms. Oh, she's definitely
What is
feeling your
this?
love.
I don't like
Can the
it.
challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
They're growing infatuated with Honeybee Lovely. Suffering heart palpitations due to an attraction to Honeybee Lovely, taking damage over time. Oh,
But her charms were not to be
I'll
denied.
do a little dancey dance. I don't know what's happening. That's a lot of attacks. I kind of panicked just a teeny tiny little bit. Waiting for a heal. Okay.
I'll make you mine.
Oh, Shiva.
Is everyone having
She's very southern. Oh, don't like it.
Here comes her fearsome venom strike!
No hard feelings if I kill you?
Think I'm out of range, but I'll be ready to move. That was very close. Ow, that's painful.
What? Are you kidding me? It didn't work? B is for brilliant.
Swarm of group bees are attracted to Honeybee Lovely's pheromones. Okay, I understand. We're running it back, okay. All those happen at the same time, though.
We're just getting started. Who's my obedient little bee?
I'll go in this one. She's almost dead. Hey, easy. I wasn't worried at all.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
As it will every single time. Because I'm the greatest. I'm the champ. Oh,
It's all over. Until next time.
I got everything. Oh, he didn't roll for anything. Let's just unlock the next one and then we'll see about... I don't know if I'm gonna keep going yet or not. No, I'll probably do like the first few. We'll see. What a performance that was! I knew you could do it, my friend. To think you actually managed to take Honeybee down. You're the real deal. With this victory, you're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. And as eager as I am to see you claim the crown. Oh, sorry, that sneeze snuck up on me. Barely muted in time. As eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it'll take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is, someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents and giving advice on your training. If he needs a second, then please let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else, too. As an active fighter, I suppose you would know your opponent better than most. If Chris is willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. I mean, having two black cats working together could be good. You won't regret this. Now, I'm gonna be your second. You ought to know my real name. I'm Yana. I look forward to working together. Let's head to the gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than in this dirty old place. As you seem to have everything well in hand, I'll excuse myself. I shall see you again when it's time for the next match. Give me that one. I think I'll do like the first 4, because it's separated into 4 each. And then we'll see what I feel like doing. I might call stream there and try to figure out what job I want to level up next. For right now, it's between Dancer, Samurai, and Ninja. And looking at the weapons, I kinda like all of them. I don't really like the kukri as much. It might be Samurai, because Samurai, 1, I have the tattoo for them, and 2nd, the weapon just looks a lot cooler in my opinion. Yeah, it might be that. Alright then, follow me. The gym isn't too far from here. Oh, wrong voice. I gave you the. Hey, aren't you Chris? The fighter who doesn't use a regulator? What other rabbits do you see running around in heavy armor with a giant glow stick sword? Not only fight, but win without using a feral soul. You're amazing. I'll be cheering you on from now on. I was so surprised when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers. Been your biggest fan since then. You'll win your next match too, I just know it. Yeah. You heartless fiend. How dare you embarrass our sweet honeybee like that? I hate you. Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. You'll be begging for mercy come your next match. My, the fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out their frustration, but I wish they could find more productive ways to use that energy. Who are you? Ah, do excuse me. I'm something of a storyteller, and I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would love to ask you a few questions. Wait, you're Black Cat. What are you doing keeping company with a bloke who just beat you? It's probably why you lost. You don't have any pride. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. Nobody put on a show like Wicked Thunder. This is never ending. Let's get out of here. Second managed to slip away. Come on, the gym's just over here. And here it is. Tri-Tails Training, the home of Alexandria's finest fighters. Being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. First floor is where I live, and the basement's where I train. But don't be shy, go on in and make yourself comfortable. Sparring robots. Weights. Weights. Child. It's a pleasure to meet you, mister. My name's Nayui. Nayuni. Thank you so much for looking after my sister. I beat your sister. I fought her. And I won. Thanks for knocking me out, are you? Or thanking him for knocking me out, are you? Anyway, as you might have pieced together, I have two sisters. And though they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tyrell. They happened to be in Yasulani when the dome appeared and ended up trapped. Here they took up work as hunters, but they were always opposed to regulators and never wore them. And one day, they went out and never came back. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you reminded me of our parents. Like them, you reversed using souls. We, on the other hand, don't see such a problem with the practice. So what our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. It's only because we weren't wearing regulators before they passed that we can still remember them. Whether we're better or worse off for it, I can't say. I was too little to understand what had happened, but I've heard the story from my sisters. So when I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. I'm too powerful. Chris, I say this knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches? If only to revive yourself should the worst come to pass. No. No, I'm the champion. I'm gonna be the champ. I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Nayuni. It's a question of culture and upbringing. But rather than talk about such things... we should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now, Chris. This calls for drinks. We've only got energy tonics, but it's the gesture that counts, right? Yeah, what do you want? We got Monster, we got Red Bull, we got a Rockstar. You're celebrating even though you lost? Not exactly what I would consider refreshments, though. Slurp. After what that delightful fan outside said about my sister, her name's Eutrope, and she rose to be a top contender in the heavyweight division. She became a fighter to look after me and Nayuni first and foremost, but it turned out she was great at it. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind to. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that, she mastered how to wield Electrope. Hold on, I've got just the thing. Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed 11 Steed's soul in conjunction with Electro, could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Eutrope herself taught me how to fight. but I could never emulate her fighting style. The thing is, she just disappeared one day, without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized, too. Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadia Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residences in the Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. Eutrope threw all that away when she vanished. I just can't wrap my head around why. 20 is a very young retirement age. But that's enough reminiscing for now. It can't be long now before your next match, so let's head back to the Arcadion. Good luck, Chris. Please be careful. No! What? What is that? Oh, no blessed siblings. It took me a minute to realize what was happening here. That's sad. Let them live. They're okay people now. Yo, look at that little bat. I'm glad they fixed the energy drink machine. I want whatever this one is with the spooky, like, bomb face. Yana's yarn. Oh. It's because I'm on the other side of this. Please. What is something stray in the neighborhood? Hold on. Oh, it's a new dungeon. Come here, Ethernet. Actually, before I do that, let's go see what I can trade this stuff in for. You look kind of cool. For a level 61 dancer. High power ranger. Tombstone. Ooh, wait a minute. That's a pretty basic looking sword. Yeah, I'm okay. It has some decent stats on it, but like, I don't know. I don't think I would want that. Others? What about 180? Bygone brass. That looks pretty sick. Oh, I would use that. What about, like, for the rapier? I would not use that, because I like my blade too much. I don't mind that. What about, like, armor? What does this all look like? Let's save and delete outfit. Of course, because I'm Vieira now, no helmets fit. This is the Evilise stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it is. This is the Evilise set. Like, based on the Evilise, raids. These look kind of sick, though. I kind of like that coat. Ooh. Sublime curiosities. That makes me curious. I hate it here. Gear exchange? Oh, Quetzali gear. How do I get it? Quetzali... Hold on. Where do you get this stuff? Purchased in Tuliolol for sacks of nuts. Okay. How do you get the sacks of nuts? Oh, by killing marked monsters. Okay. Well, Arcadion exchange. Okay, very cool. You get sick glasses. Okay, hold on. Hold on, this is kinda sick. Bending. Bending. Bending and bending. Oh, and I forgot this one. Oh, and I forgot the boots. I look sick. Are all these coats the same? They are, they're just different colors. And I actually recognize... That's the Tyrant, isn't it? Interesting. What about for, like, the heavyweight? I mean, I don't mind the look of that. Grand Champions set of bending. No, see, I don't really like that. This is all just gonna be recolors, but... Oh, no, the striking's actually very different, but I just don't really like that. What about the heavyweight? Oh, I see. The heavyweight versus the Grand Champion is the heavyweight can't be dyed and the Grand Champion can. What about cruiserweight? Okay. I'm not looking. I want to put on all of this. And I think that I also saw weapons up here, yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. The sword I don't like. Yeah, I really don't like the sword. No, I think I'm okay. For now. I might change my mind later. Splendors vendors? Well, let's spend all my stuff, and then we'll do at least one more. Prepare all inventories. Yeah, and then we'll do at least one more fight. Is there a market board here? No. That'll be okay. Here we go, Chris. I'll do my best to support you as your second. Let's go. If you win this next fight, you'll become champion of the light heavyweight division. Let's give it everything we've got. Right. Let's take a look at your opponent. Okay, hi Junkrat. That there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, the Brood Bomber. He uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all that he touches, but that'll be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who will do anything and everything to win. The rules be damned. Countless of his opponents have had to be carried to the infirmary. But you'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best the Brood Bomber too. Now go, and bless that loathsome lout out of his own ring, and come back here the new champion. Alright. And in the meantime, let's head back to Tuliolo. Let's see. I'm trying to get an idea of what materia I might need to use for Dark Knight. Defense and vitality while leveling. Okay. Consumables, don't worry about it. Preferred choice is caramel popcorn. Well, maybe I will just have a little look-see and see if I can... What was that? Nothing. Caramel popcorn. Sure. I'll buy 99 bowls of popcorn. That sounds like a sound investment. Then we go look for materia, which I am looking for weapon damage? No. Looking for strength. Strength materia. Please. Strength. I guess I'll just scroll through them all. Oh wait, strength materia. But, wait a minute, that's not... doesn't do anything. Well then, let's look for critical hit. I mean, in theory, it's like these ones are higher levels, but oh, I see. Well, I'll grab maybe a few of these. I'm not too sure how many I need, so I'll just buy like 10-ish, I think. Yeah, 10. And then I'll buy these ones that don't seem to have a limit on where they can go. Okay. And then the next one it says is like direct hit. So I'll get this direct hit. And I guess I'll put it on later. Unless the queue doesn't go, in which case I'll run over here. Nope, we're in. Grr. This looks angry.
Tonight he explodes in the ring once more. The man you love to hate with a fiery passion, the Fruit Brother!
Okay. I mean, you look rad. You remind me of, like, if Akuma was a professional wrestler. Which I feel like is probably what they were going for. Root Bomber is a learning experience? Oh no. Maybe he'll pass the test of their reflexes, we don't know. He's still gonna die a lot. Oh no. Not the button I meant to hit, we're already off to a fantastic start. But it worked out. Wait, is this? Oh, okay, that's a double, like, tank, that's a tank stack. Oh, you did. Okay, this side. Back over to this side, now in the middle. He's jumping all over. I don't want to be anywhere near him. Okay, I read that correctly. Towers, I'm in this tower. Oh!
You should know that I have a short fuse.
Okay, get away from that one, because those are gonna explode first. Because this isn't that bad. They were saying that I'm gonna die a whole lot, but, like, so far it's very bearable.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Uh-oh, nothing for that one.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Oh. He's taking drugs. You can't hit the ref.
My word, he just assaulted the referee. The show. No more distractions.
Uh-oh.
A vicious blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Increased trauma will result in a concussion. They added a CTE mechanic to this professional wrestling game? That's crazy. Oh, this side.
I can't lose. I won't.
That's a lot of things happening all at once. Did I do it? Did I get through it without a single, like, death? I think I might have. Unless there's a phase 2. There's no phase 2. They said I would die a lot. I didn't die once.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Victory went to us a minute ago when he got disqualified for doping and then attacking the referee. But, I mean, I don't make the rules.
It's all over. Until next time.
I don't know if I'm actually going to end up using any of these, but I will be rolling on all of them. You did it. You really did it. Even though you beat me, I'm absolutely over the moon for you. It's truly astounding what you can do without a feral soul. With this, you're the new light heavyweight champion. Congrats, Chris. Now there's going to be a ceremony to officially crown you champion. All and sundry will be watching, so make sure you wear something you won't regret. Ready, are you? Let's get you on stage for the big moment. Let's go. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new champion in the Arcadion, a rising star who shot to the top of the light heavyweight division at breakneck speed. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the man of the hour. The unstoppable upstart, the unenhanced but unbeatable, the one and only Chrysanthemum. Go. I know, I'm incredible. Thank you for the pyro. I'm the best. I regularly kill gods, this is nothing new. My coat looks really orange in this light. Hold it right there. Your victory was a farce and I refuse to accept it. Oh my, it appears the brute bomber is unsatisfied with the outcome of his match. You fought with 8 of you. How is that fair? Let's settle this one-on-one. Just you and me. Fine, no feral soul. You want to talk about fair? It's supposed to be one-on-one. Fight without your bloody bomb king. Shut your mouths. I make the rules here. I'm really powerful. What in the world just happened? Who turned out the lights? It's... Wicked Thunder! This is very WWE, AEW, pro wrestling in general. Just lights go out, here's the old champ. Utrop? I don't believe it. Wicked Thunder! The heavyweight fighter who suddenly vanished has returned. Cube. I will have your soul. Prepare yourself. What's this? Wicked Thunder has just challenged the unstoppable upstart. Alas, as much as I wish to bear witness to their clash, Wicked Thunder's license was revoked upon her disappearance. I'm unable to sanction such a match. Intriguing. Most intriguing. This voice! It's the President! I will allow a special exhibition match. Prepare Wicked Thunder's ring, and prepare yourself, upstart. You heard it, folks! By permission of the President, a match will be held. Who will emerge the victor? Neoteric Witch or the Unenhanced Warrior? This is an event you cannot afford to miss. Unenhanced Dark Knight, actually. I just want to correct you there. Hey, so are you gonna vote for me, or are you gonna like cheer for me over your sister? Eutrope, where have you been? Why have you come back now? 'Cause I'm here, and I'm the new champ. I'm sorry, it's just, I wasn't prepared to see my sister like that. It's a shame your big moment was spoiled, but now that the match has been decided, there's nothing for it but to prepare. As a former heavyweight fighter, Eutrope's far more than a cut above everyone else you've faced. Even so, having seen how quickly you've climbed up the ranks to become champion, I reckon you're far from overmatched. As Niuni mentioned, Eutrope, or rather, Wicked Thunder, harnesses the Levin-stage soul and employs Electrope in battle. Her brings a recreation of an imaginary city designed to allow for the full use of her powers. Her bouts are notoriously so dangerous that there isn't even seating for spectators. And while she's my sister, I'm your second. So you go out there, Chris, and you win this. Aww. Black Cat's a ride or die. I respect it. Alright, this is gonna be the last one of the stream. For sure. Oopsie. There we go. Let's see if I have time to go meld my stuff. Because I believe there's a materia melder here, isn't there? Yes. Over here somewhere? Oh, is it like up here? Yeah. Materia melder! Equipped gear. I'm gonna do like... Sometimes too low. 770 to 690, what do you mean? I mean, I guess if that's how it's gonna be, I can add on determination. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some critical hit rate. No. And then these are all just +1, so not even worth it. want the bike. Give me the bike. Air wheel dealer. Yeah, it's 7.5. I'm at 5.6. Concierge. Credits where credits are due. No. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Sky Ruin stuff? I want to see what some of these weapons look like. That's rad. I don't think I would pick this one. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Zoraja. No. Queen Eternal. No. Like, it again, it doesn't look bad. I might consider that one, but Samurai Blade Eternal? No. Futures Rewritten, though. It's kind of too bright for me. It might work okay for like, no. I'm not a fan. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna kind of wait here. Well, I could go and do. I could go and unlock this. It's in where again? It's in Charlie, and I have to go to Naming Way. It's in Ilsabard. No, that's not right. It's in the Northern Empty. Where now? Oh, there it is, Cosmic Homecoming, but I have to be... I could swap over to my Weaver real quick. Oh, my ears, they work with my hat, but they just clip right through. That's really kind of ugly. But it's cute if you don't look too close at it. There. I'm just gonna skip through this. I'm just not incredibly interested in the cosmic exploration stuff, but I will go and unlock it. It's nice being able to fly. Here. Oh, never mind. Fight time. I'll deal with this later. Gotta defend my championship. Ooh. A lot of lightning.
Wielding both magic and machina, she's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
Wood. Wood. Mm-hmm.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
It sounds kind of personal.
Return to the league!
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Oh, I wasn't watching. That's... I have to watch where the funny guy goes. And what way the little thunder's facing.
Electro has many
Uh-oh.
uses. Watch and learn.
Accidentally hit enter. Not mean to start typing.
Ooh, look at that master cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew. Oh. Watch out, everybody. Watch out, everybody floor gone. Be careful. This was not great.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Ow.
Take this.
Oh, Flo's back.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine!
Oh, she stayed here. Okay. Spicy.
How's this?
Why am I glowing? Yeah, she's attacking that side. And then she's attacking over there. And then she's attacking... Ow! Not good. Oh, she's gonna break the floor again. Okay. So now I know floor is gone. Don't go where floor is gone. I hear a Samurai LB, hopefully that is enough. It is not. GG.
No choice but to withdraw.
Cube.
In a shocking turn of events, Wicked
Oh,
Thunder has
everybody
killed
left and
Green.
left me the loot.
Our unstoppable upstart is victorious!
Light heavyweight tier complete. Let's go.
It's all over. Until next time.
I think... Yeah, I'm gonna make a decision here. I think I'm gonna look for a static. You're safe, thank goodness. But for you to actually triumph, it seems you have the stuff to succeed even in the upper divisions. I was hoping to have a word with you, Trope, but she's disappeared again. Something else to do for now, so let's just head back to the gym. Alright. Am I going again? Over this way. Could have teleported. But I like the Solution 9 music. Hmm. Nagini will have watched the fight at home. I wonder what you thought of. Well, everything. Come on, let's head inside. I'm relieved to see you're unharmed, Chris, but what a shock it was to see you trip again, and in that manner. Oh, she's home. Cool. You look grumpy. What are you doing here? Hey, I was invited. You just kind of showed up. Well, no matter. I'm not here to fight you. Just to talk to my sisters. Good, because we have a mountain of questions for you. Why did you disappear without a word? And what exactly have you been doing all this time? I'll explain everything in due course, but if you want to live, Yana, you need to give up fighting right now. What? Why? Because if you repeatedly transfigure your flesh with a feral soul, you'll eventually develop psychonecrosis, an irreversible disease where your own soul degrades. Once it's begun, it's too late. All you can do is await death. Like me. Aww. This can't be true. I knew there were risks, but isn't that why fighters are immortalized? So we can get out of there before it's too late? Yana, have you ever met one of the immortalized? A life of comfort promised at retirement is just a lie woven to exploit us and cover up our deaths. But I remember them all. How can that be if they're dead? Rather than to new homes, the fighters are taken to a secret facility. There, their regulators are removed, and they're kept in confinement until they die. Without their regulators fitted, Everkeep systems have no way of detecting their death, nor of preserving their memory. I had noticed changes to my body, and so decided to seek the counsel of the immortalized, and when I snuck into the president's office to ascertain their whereabouts, I discovered the sordid truth. I feared I would become another victim if I remained, so I disappeared, and began searching for a cure to the illness. Did you find one? In theory, the remedy is another person's soul, but an ordinary one won't do. No, it has to be surpassingly dense. Like yours. I bear you no ill will, but you are my only hope of survival. Rather than ambush you in the city and cause a disturbance, I challenged you in the ring, certain I would claim my prize. Knew the president wouldn't pass by the opportunity for a thrilling match, but I had become weaker than I'd realized. That's the only reason we're having this conversation now. Next time, I will have your soul. No. Wait, Eutrope, even if it's to save yourself, you can't just have the soul of another. It isn't right. That's easy for you to say. You don't live with the knowledge that every single moment your soul is being eaten away. He took his sweet time opening up that door. Forgive my intrusion. I'd come to see how you were faring after your sister's sudden appearance, but I fear I overheard something most distressing. So you didn't know either, despite your position in Ascension Arcadia. Had I known, I assure you, I would not commentate with such enthusiasm. It was in the belief that our fighters were safe that I enjoyed my work. There's only one thing to do. We make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Oh no, that is the worst thing we could possibly do. The president shows no mercy to those who get in his way. Should we go public with his secret, no one would be safe. Not you, or me, or any of the fighters. That Eutrope has kept silent, I suspect, is because she understood this. I suppose you're right. In hindsight, it's because he's such a ruthless man that he could cover up the disease. I believe we have but one recourse. Chrysanthemum. You must rise to the very summit of the Arcadion and become the Grand Champion. You see, the Grand Champion is granted access to all the souls in our repository. While it wouldn't be the intended purpose of this privilege, you would be at liberty to release them. By thus getting rid of all feral souls left, the fighters would no longer be at risk. With the skill you've displayed thus far, I have faith that you can do it. I like him. That was my intention anyway. Good, good. Now, it would garner suspicion if I lingered too long, so I shall take my leave, if you'll excuse me. As you recall, I can't fight in any matches for a while, and given what I know now, it's just as well. But I'll of course continue to support you the best I can. At the same time, Nayuni and I will undertake our own search for a cure for psychonecrosis. There has to be a way to save our sister without sacrificing you or anyone else for that matter. Yeah, I don't want to die, so good plan. I like the plan. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I put on a brave face for Nayuni's sake, but the truth is I'm terrified. I'm really glad to have you with us in this. This has become more than just a fighting competition, but for the sake of our goal, we'll have to go along with it. So come and find me when there's time, or when it's time to begin your cruiserweight campaign. Fair enough. Ah, there's our new light heavyweight champion. I've been most eager to talk to you, my friend. Boomst. Oh, this guy. I believe the proper introduction's in order. My name is Gabriel, and I'm a cartoonist, that is, a storyteller in the medium of art. Most of my works are inspired by the battles in the Arcadion, and I'd love nothing more than to chronicle the journey of the unstoppable upstart. I shall make myself available nearby, for when you have a moment to share your tales. Is that how I unlock Savage? Gabriel's works are tremendously popular in Solution 9, and the fact that he wants to make a story about you is proof of your own popularity. You could do worse than have a chat with him. Sure, give me that one. Let's see. Gabriel. Okay, yep, exactly what I thought it would be. Savage is now accessible. Perfect. Well, that is a goal for another time. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Bye!